Worried about making a silly mistake which can cost you a huge loss? Well, don't worry. Today's video is all about the most common mistakes that investors make, and you can also learn how to avoid them. While purchasing stocks, many private investors make losses through unnecessary mistakes. They often don't have the necessary knowledge of the stock market, or they let themselves be led by their emotions. Hey guys, this is Simran from ClearTax, and today I'll be talking about the 7 most common mistakes that investors make while buying stocks. But before we begin, don't forget to press the bell icon and like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. So let's begin. The first one is no basic knowledge. Certain basic knowledge is essential before the purchase of stocks. One of the most common mistakes is to simply start exchanging without any prior knowledge. Inexperienced investors tend to pay exaggerated prices for stocks because they don't know the most important key figures or buy and sell shares at the wrong point in time. Therefore, beginners need an introduction into the world of the stock market before making a purchase, which includes how does the stock market work, how does the share price develop, how do you start a stock portfolio, what is a broker, what is a dividend, etc. The second one is short-term trading. Private investors often lack the calmness and serenity to hold on to their company shares even in the event of a falling share price. At the same time, they tend to sell too early in the event of a rising share price. In both cases, they miss valuable opportunities. Instead, investors should pursue a medium to long-term investment strategy and maintain it even in the event of short-term market turbulence. The next mistake is not diversifying risks. Diversifying risk is the foundation for success in the purchase of sales. A lot of private investors think that risks in a portfolio are mitigated when investing in stock from various industries. Nonetheless, many private investors do not follow this basic rule enough because they have too many individual shares in their portfolios. In this case, exchange-traded funds can be a useful means to spread portfolio risk more broadly. The next mistake is buying shares on credit. Some small investors resort to loans from their friends or family instead of bank loans when buying shares. If the investment is unsuccessful, only broken friendships and broken families are left. This is why private investors should always stay away from equity trading on credit. The risk of large losses and destroyed trust is far too high. The next mistake is following recommendations blindly. When buying shares, inexperienced investors tend to follow any recommendation by supposed stock exchange professionals. Just think of the dot-com bubble, the bubble around the 3D printer, or the current blockchain bubble. Although the technologies behind these are groundbreaking, private investors have lost a lot of money. Investors who recognize their potential early on and put their faith in them in the initial phases made the big money. This means that supposed insider tips are to be treated with extreme caution and should not serve as a reason not to conduct one's own risk assessment for the securities. Another common mistake is not setting stop prices. Although share buyers have to demonstrate patience and nerve even when the share price falls, they do not have to accept losses without action. You should first define a lower pain threshold at which you are no longer willing to hold a stock. Stock buyers set so-called stop prices in their stock portfolio for this purpose. If the price falls below a previously fixed price, the securities are sold automatically. This enables investors to protect themselves against drastic drops in prices. Stop prices should always be kept in mind. If the share price rises in value, the stop price should also be shifted upwards. The last common mistake is trading without strategy. As an investor, you should never let your emotions guide you when buying shares. Fear is a bad counselor, but unfounded euphoria can also be dangerous. In order to avoid becoming a pawn of your own emotions, you absolutely need a strategy. There are 2 basic investment strategies for buying stocks. The first one is value investing, the second one is diversification. Investors should develop a personal strategy that takes into account their risk preferences and their preferred investment preferences. Well, this was it for today's video. I hope you assess these mistakes carefully and also learn how to avoid them. Let us know what you think about the video in the comment section below and stay tuned to our channel for more informative videos like these. Till then, goodbye and take care.